Hi, I'm speaking to you today from Stonehenge. It's 2011 and it's the autumn equinox. Equinox means equal day and equal night, and in the pagan calendar, what we call the wheel of the year, an equinox means a time of balance and a shift into a new way of being. In this case, we're moving towards winter. The harvest is over. In Stonehenge, as in many temples around the world, ancient and modern, old religious and new, people are talking about the economy, they're talking about world politics, and people are afraid. They speak about the economic breakdown, they talk about poverty, they talk about food shortages, they talk about fuel running out. This all amounts to one thing at source. We're in a time of change. We're in transition to a new way of being. It's going to be difficult. It is already. It's difficult for most of us. In rich, developed countries, money supply has dried up. People who've been motivated and taught to think about material things and to go for the greed thing are not able to follow this dream anymore. And in developing countries, trying to get a better way of life and a better way of being, but following the Western model no longer makes sense. Everybody will be scrabbling for resources. There's good news, however. The Druid tradition is very ancient. It's not alone. Our ancestors long ago lived very simple lives, but they lived very well. They were happy. They had community. They had a place within their environment. They respected Mother Nature, and Mother Nature provided everything they needed. There was no mortgages, no bankers. You had what you needed. The transition that we're going through is to bring about a new balance where creativity, cooperation, mutual respect, love between peoples and between peoples and their landscape is the way to be successful. It's the way for people to be happy. I recently was privileged this summer to go to another temple like Stonehenge called Tiwanaku in South America. High in the Andes, Tiwanaku has its own priesthood and its own people. People are called the Aymara and the priesthood are the Amutas. They're very much like the Druids and they have a similar wisdom. And when we sat together and we talked, we realised that we were brothers, that all the people of the world are brothers, and that if we listen to the stories that our ancestors went to great lengths to preserve for us and pass down through many generations, we can reinterpret the way that we live. You don't want to live better. Better never gets there. You always need more. You have to be better. You want to live well. This is the wisdom of the Aymara, and I believe, maybe in slightly different words, our ancestors here in Europe were saying the same thing. Live in harmony. It's a difficult learning to live in harmony, but we're going to do it. There is no reason for fear. This is just moving into the unknown, rebalancing, and the future, post-2012, is going to move towards a new bright golden age. To do this, all the spiritualities need to respect each other. We don't need to blend into one religion or one world nation, but we do need to be one people of one heart, because we are all children of the earth and we are all the same under the stars and the sun. So my message from Stonehenge, on behalf of the ancestors of the Druids and the ancestors of the Aymara and the peoples that we have already connected with as brothers and sisters and those that we shall soon meet and connect with, is peace, harmony and balance, and look forward to the bright future that we're going to create together.